I'm apologizing to Floyd Maywether Leonard Ellerbe. I was wrong. They have done a phenomenal job with Tank Davis. The people who are fans of Floyd Mayweather, you were right. Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather did a phenomenal job with Tank Davis. They made him rich. He didn't have to fight any hard or tough, really competition. He didn't have to fight the best of the best in his division. They match-maked him very well, and they put a lot of money in his pocket. They did a damn good job. And let's give Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather a round of applause. They did a damn good job. Sometimes when you're wrong, you got to be man enough to admit when you're wrong. Sometimes when you're wrong, you got to be man enough to admit when you're wrong. I was wrong. Shout out to my brother boxing. Oh, shout out my main man Reggie Owens. He said Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe have remained professional amid Tank Davis' false claims against them. I'm under the impression that you know, shit, Floyd Mayweather and them holding them back, and you know they don't want to see the man be great, and that's the impression I was under. Come to find out, the man said, hey, I ain't never asked for none of these guys. I ain't never asked to fight none of these guys. And he said, to be honest, and this is what he said, to be honest, I never asked for it. Let's go.
Now, another thing, Tank, since a youngin', fight anybody. Since an amateur, fight anybody. Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? We want to see Tank and Lomachenko. Okay. Me personally, I'm on record, you could Google it, I always said Tank is going to knock Lomachenko the fuck out. Okay. Because Lomachenko defense is on the inside. And there's no way you're going to stand on the inside with a nigga that punched this hard and you're going to be doing all this shit. No, he's going to put you the fuck out. So, for me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen, and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we going to see it happen?
I'm not sure. I ain't got
that's
nothing to do with it. That was real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like...
How many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
To be honest, I ain't never said.
Yeah. So when they call him and say, to be honest, I never asked him. So when you say, yeah, they call me and they say, hey, you might be going back this time, why not say, hey, look here, man, check this out, baby boy. I know y'all want me to fight this dude right here, but hey, man, see, can you get that Lomachenko fight for me? Just a suggestion. When they call you and they say, hey, man, normally when I just pick up the phone, they tell me who I'm fighting. Why not say, hey, you know what, man, instead of me fighting Mario Barrios, why don't you set me up with this dude?
You buy, pick up a couple dollars. They upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I was smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
Phone lines is hot, boy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, this is Reggie from KC.
Reggie from KC. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Yo, what's going on, Coach? Hey, I just wanted to chime in on a little discussion about Tank or whatever. Mm-hmm. It is a little disappointing and stuff, whatever, how we put that on Floyd and Ellerbe. And like you said, they were taking cover for him because if it came out that he didn't ask for that stuff, that'll ruin their product. And so, but also at the same time, it's like if you look at him, could it be the type of thing or whatnot where he letting them build up or whatnot, and then maybe he's trying to go off on his own and get the bigger fights on his own? Because he could potentially make more money. I ain't saying that he got the mindset to do that, but he's been around Earl and all them and stuff or whatnot. Maybe he thinking it'll be a good business move for them to build them up, and then when it's time to make those big fight moves, maybe he can go off and do so.
I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe it could be that. Maybe it could be this. Maybe it could be something else. The only thing is, you see what you're saying, Reggie. Like maybe he could be doing this. Maybe he could be doing that. The only way we're going to know what his plan and strategy is, he would have to clarify that for himself. We don't know. So now we're left to speculate why this and why that. I'm only addressing, Reggie, I want you to understand, I'm only addressing what his fans was telling me. His fans was telling me that the reason why Tank Davis were not getting the fights is because Floyd Mayweather and them were holding him back. They were not allowing him to fight these guys. And that Tank Davis wanted to fight these guys. This is what I've been hearing. Come to find out, the man said he never even asked to fight those guys. So how can you want to fight guys, according to what his fans are saying, in one breath, but then he turns around and say something total opposite of what his fans have been saying? He said, I ain't never even asked for the fight. So if you don't ask for the fight, how does Leonard and Floyd know you want to fight Lomachenko? How do they know you want to fight Devin Haney? How do they know if you never asked for it? The way I see it now, I realize now I was looking at this whole thing all wrong. What Tank handlers have for him is not about legacy. It's about, we're gonna put you in these very, very favorable situations. You're gonna make you some good money, $3-4 million, whatever he's getting paid. I don't know what he's getting paid. Right. You're a millionaire now because you came from Baltimore. You was broke. You didn't have nothing. You came from the dirt. Everybody know your story, and now you're a multi-millionaire. So now I get why Floyd Mayweather fans were saying if Tank leave Floyd, that's him being disloyal to Floyd, because they were speaking from a perspective of, look, man, this guy don't protected you. You didn't have a problem with it, or whatever the case may be. He's put you in favorable situations from a matchmaking standpoint. You're making all of this money. You're selling out arenas. Like Leonard Ellerbe and them have done a phenomenal job. So if you leave that situation, now when you're on your own, guess what? You ain't got nobody else to hide behind. You can't sit back and say, yeah, man, it's my promoter. Now people going to be asking, so because if the narrative is Floyd Mayweather's holding Tank back, bam, guess what's going to solve that, everybody? Okay, Tank is a free agent. So once he leaves, guess what? Is anybody holding him back now?
No, he may not even get the fight.
Yeah, I'm just saying, is anybody, if he leaves Floyd Mayweather, because Floyd is holding him back, refusing to allow him to fight top guys, if that's the case, if we're going to entertain that. Once he leave, and this is to anybody that's a Tank Davis fan, once Tank leaves Floyd Mayweather, what are you expecting from Tank?
Right.
Because your argument all this time, you get what I'm saying, Haney? Your argument all this time has been Floyd is holding them back. So if Floyd is no more in the equation, Tank is a free agent, and the fights don't happen, then what?
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.